Så det här är första videon. Eh, ja, det här blir spännande. Väldigt spännande faktiskt, tycker jag. I alla fall, det här handlar om ja, lite spooky shit. Ja, det kommer bli spännande. Jag vet inte vad jag ska säga mer än, ja, vi kör igång. Jävlar. Okay. Är det där du ska bo, buddy? I started to hear white noises around sound when I arrived and saw something. They come on. I thought that was a siren, but wait, what? Oh shoot! Jag tror du måste flytta på dig. Det där ser inte bra ut. Vad fan är det som ligger på golvet? Jävlar i helvete. Skita ner mig. Okej, om ni inte vet vad Siren är i det här tillfället. Det är typ den nya Slenderman. Det är typ en myt om en blandning av en människa och en typ två syrener. Och ja, i alla fall den här grejen går runt. Försöker den försöker leta efter byten. Och när den väl hittat den så använder den ljud som från de nära och kära och de som de gillar, och sen lockar de dem till till Siren Head, och sen resten får ni nog reda på själva. Det är ganska enkelt att ta reda på eller lista ut. I alla fall, ja, det var första där håller på då. Det var första klippet i alla fall.
My name is Jeff.
Okej, nästa video var gjord av Lama Arts och den heter The Horn-Headed Man. Och sen såklart Animate där framför. Men ja, då ska vi se vad Lama Art har för något.
Moonlight peered through my window as I jolted awake. My clamorous breaths disturbed the silence of my dark room. I had just come out of a frightful dream that had me thinking it was all too real. With sweat on my brow, I sat up and grabbed my water from the nightstand and took a sip from the now warmed glass. My hands shook as I recounted my nightmare of the horn-headed man. In my dream, I was walking through my neighborhood, the streetlights flickering as I made my way down the uninhabited sidewalk. Nothing threatening, just a walk through the midnight hours. A block down, I could see a figure in the distance, walking slowly towards me. His steps seemed mismatched and labored.
Oh.
He passed a few houses looking straight ahead, neither looking left nor right. His head was fixed on the sidewalk in front of him. As I was getting closer to my home, I could see him slowly starting to embark on my territory. I quickly rushed to my front door and hurried inside. Through my window, I could see him walk past my property. I was thinking to myself, "Oh God, please have him keep going, please." He was just about to walk all the way past my front yard when he stopped. His body almost shifted abnormally as he turned to face my home. He just stood there, looking, not moving, just standing there. The man bore the horned head of a skeletal goat. His body was pale and looked fragile, and his fingers were thin and bony. I thought to myself, what does he want? Slowly, he started lifting a quivering arm and pointed right at me.
Ooh.
I started to backpedal into the darkness of my house, when all of a sudden he let out an inhuman screech. When I woke up, too frightened to go back to bed, I turned on the television and saw that the local news for early risers was on.
Huh.
My
Det
stomach
låter
dropped.
positivt.
My body suddenly turned cold as I listened to the current news report. The news anchor on the television said, "Breaking news. A woman who lived on Columbia Avenue has been murdered. Local officials say that they received an anonymous phone call from the victim's home. We arrived at the house at around 12:20, and we saw the victim inside and a card which rested next to her." The sheriff held up the card. On the back of it, I could see the image of the horn-headed man. The officer started to read. "One down. Slowly I go." He then lifted his head back up. His blood started trickling from his eyes and mouth. I sat there shaking, and I couldn't breathe. Columbia's just 3 blocks away from me.
Oh, you're
I jumped
dead.
out of my bed and ran to my window. Something within me made me want to look outside. That's when I saw him. He just stood there, looking,
Jag har fått shivers.
not moving,
What the
just
fuck?
looking. The horn-headed man, his body pale and fragile, and his fingers thin and bony.
Nej tack.
Before you leave, here's a quick announcement.
Bruh.
XP Pen are currently
Hola me old chum. I'm not a elf. I'm not a goblin.
Okej, det här nästa klippet heter Teeth. Och den var gjort av Alter. Så det är en annan animation typ. Ja, let's look. What the Aha, den tam. Teeth. Typ så står typ
I received my first
i
tooth at the age of
sport.
2.5. This was, by all accounts, particularly late in a child's development, and meant that I was also
Ja,
late to
det
be
där
weaned.
måste jag blurra. Vad fan hände? Vart han knockad?
I did not enjoy teething so much. Its unpleasantness developed in me a certain disregard for these hard buds erupting from my gums. I found biting with conviction on firm objects to be of benefit and suitable punishment for the teeth. I would take to chewing anything I could get my young mandible around. Surprisingly, my teeth survived this intentional barbarity only to be defeated by an oh so sweet sticky toffee apple. His victory was short-lived. These were primary teeth, and primary teeth are only present to make way for adult teeth. They sprouted anew. By the age of 6.5, I had unfortunately now gained a complete and fresh set. I had no interest in their welfare. I only had interest in the sugariness that passed them by and settled on my tongue. My first adult tooth was not a victim to my thoughtlessness, but was in fact knocked out. At 11 years of age, a pre-planned chance meeting behind the school resulted in an inconspicuous bicuspid becoming an absent bicuspid.
What the fuck?
The gap left by this missing tooth was thoroughly explored and enjoyed by my tongue with fond reminiscence.
Inte för säga, men jag tror den här killen är mördare. Eller en psykopat. Jag tror de båda.
I reached the age of 48, continuing to lose teeth. By then, I had lost enough teeth to begin missing them in my day-to-day mastication of food. Even if my tongue was now lavishing in the smoothness of its surrounds. I lost 3 more through medical intervention. And through necessity, I gained my first set of dentures. With them came a revelation. It was only then, presented with the disembodied enamels, that the full beauty of this substantial link between food, tongue, throat, and stomach became apparent. I began to place the form of the teeth above the function, vetting and analyzing food for potential risk of the teeth falling foul. Many foods, in fact, became avoided. Avoided or mashed, filtered, separated, and mashed again, all for the sake of keeping my prosthetic teeth pristine.
Varför ligger flugor överallt? Herregud.
My fascination with teeth soon began to spread outside the realm of my own and into those of other toothed
Det är typ
animals. I
ASMR
marveled
typ.
at their efficiency, their specificity. These wondrous beasts had no need to worry their minds about their teeth. They were blessed with immaculate design. I would take inspiration from them. I began to
What
think
the fuck?
about how I could combine these specialist points, that perhaps I could improve on my previous God-given and God-inspired dentures. I realized the perfect cutting, tearing, and mashing tools.
Bro, det ligger alltså.
At the age of 62, I separated the species and sorted the teeth into categories of size and shape. I gathered my resources and set to work on the construction. Through my thorough studies, I became convinced that I had come to a combination of interspecies teeth that could not be better matched. My meticulousness meant that they were not finished swiftly, but they would be of utmost quality. In my 70th, the impressive and fierce set of teeth were complete.
Oh. Jävla mobil.
In my 71st year, I lost the tip of my tongue.
Oh. What the fuck? Åh, för att hans tänder var för vassa. Skitsamma, jag fattade inte den så mycket. Men det var... Jag tror inte det var scary. Mer... hur ska man säga? Weird. Skum, bara helt jävla skum.
Сука, 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 блядь, 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 сука, suka, suka, blядь.
Okej, ni kanske tror, eller för de som inte undrar, jag har koll på den här förut, så att alltså den är inte skrämmande, men den är weird. Så jag tänker visa den här. Och den heter Double King och den var gjort av Felix Colgrave. Och ja, let's start. Alltså jag älskar den här killens animations. De är så jävla coola. De är liksom skrämmande men ändå coola som ett helvete. Oh shit. Rat. Hur stark är den där killen? Helt ärligt. Han bara ryckte av skallen och... Där påminner mig lite om... vad fan heter det? Jag kommer inte ihåg vad det heter. Typ så här... vad fan heter det programmet? Jag kommer säkert ta upp en bild på det i alla fall. Så kommer ni säkert få se. Kolla in den här lilla jäveln. Det är varför man säger animation är så jävla smooth. Nom, 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 nom. Jag undrar vad han säger. Vänta. Okej, han stönar typ. And then we have the prize. Nice. Oh. Bye-bye, bitch. Oh, shit. Vilken liten corona. Dag 2. Eller 3, kommer jag inte ihåg. Booga booga. Wee. Wee. Vänta. Var det där hans kompisar eller? Vad i helvete? Here comes the snake. Ja, nu vart det mobile phone. Ja. Ni ska äta lax till matboy. Oh, what the fuck. Jävla haram. Ja, det här. Nej, den efter det här är så fucking weird. Jag fattar... No. Jag fattar... Ofo-rike, ja. Fan är det? Nej, fucking hack you. Jag tror att jag kanske behöver göra ljudeffekter. Tror det är bättre om ni kollar. Eller något. Booga booga. What the fuck? That's a big ass crow. What the? What the? What the fuck? Det här är så fucking weird. Oh fuck. What the fuck is this? Ooh! Ooh! Den här går ju helt jävla insane. Where the fuck? Det här är så, what the fuck? He dead. Woho! I'm out of space, bitches. Ja, jag vill bara säga en grej. Det här var mycket spännande. Ursäkta det där. Oj, ups. I alla fall. Det här var mycket... Håll käften. Ja, i alla fall. Det här var mycket spännande. Och min första video på den nya kanalen. Varför pratar du där? Ja, vi syns i nästa video. Som heter När det händer. Förhoppningsvis snart. I alla fall. Vi syns då.